What's up? It's your boy Reemus, and welcome back to the Superior Code, which is us figuring out the superior versions of ourselves. We're going on that journey for both men and women. And today we're speaking. What are we speaking about? We're speaking about cold showers versus hot showers, the purposes of both, as well as the pros and the cons. Now, it's funny because I was thinking about this, and I was saying to myself that we probably aren't even aware that this is probably the only time in history where we would just have so much access to hot water. Like back in the day, I know there were bathhouses, spa houses, I think in Greek and Roman times. I don't know if there were other periods in time that also had the same thing, but even then, only the wealthy people would be going to them. And for the vast majority of the population, I don't think everyone just had access to hot water until probably a couple hundred years ago. But I don't know the 100% facts on that. So if you know, comment down below and let us know. But you could argue that to have so much access to hot water all of the time is actually not how it's been for most of human history. It's important for us to know this because then we know the context where we're coming from. And maybe even having hot showers all of the time doesn't even make sense. But for me, it depends on the time of the day whether I want to have a hot shower and a cold shower. So we're going to go into that now. We're going to talk about the pros of cold showers first. So the pros are that it wakes you up, it increases circulation, it reduces muscle soreness, obviously after workout and stuff like that. It potentially boosts weight loss and helps your skin glow. So when we talk about increased circulation, well, this is a good thing, especially for you to do during the morning, because when you wake up, you're maybe a bit tired, a bit sluggish. And then when the cold water touches your skin, it kind of shocks you into consciousness. It does this because it increases your oxygen intake, your heart rate, and of course your alertness. This makes sense because the cold water, basically, it kind of stimulates your body to pump more blood around the body, which of course increases the oxygen. What it's basically trying to do is it's trying to stop your body temperature from falling. So it's trying to keep the core temperature of your body at a stable rate rather than it drops. So it just keeps that blood flow going around. This obviously is good for circulation, to get the blood around. And what this does, it helps you to heal. It helps your muscles to heal, especially after a workout. So that's the reason why a lot of athletes, generally after hard workouts, a lot of athletes will take ice baths, cold showers, even soldiers in the military. I know that's a big thing there. They're more likely to take cold showers because it helps your body literally repair itself faster. Because of course, a lot of the blood and the oxygen is going and rushing towards that part, whatever part of the body that the cold is on. Continuing on in terms of working out and stuff like that, it helps you in terms of weight loss. So I have notes here. So it says some fat cells, such as brown fat, can generate heat by burning fat. They do this when your body is exposed to cold conditions, such as, the cold shower. There's a doctor that says these cells are mostly situated around the neck and shoulder area, which of course is good for showers in terms of the direction. The other thing it says is cold showers give your skin and hair a healthy glow, but I don't really know much about that. Like, I can't really tell a difference in terms of when I've been doing it. But okay, continuing on in terms of the healing properties, Wim Hof, the Dutch Iceman as he's called, he says that a cold shower a day keeps the doctor away. And the reason why is because it helps stimulate your immune system. I don't know the specific, I can't remember the specific like hardcore breakdown of this, like the details, but generally when there's more blood flow around the body, there's more white blood cells going around the body too, which makes sense in terms of its ability to fight infections and all of that stuff. So that's probably the reason why. Also, we're going on to the cons now. Cold showers might not be a good idea if you're already in cold conditions, since the cooler temperature isn't going to help warm you up like afterwards, I guess. But I don't really think that's an intense negative unless you're really in cold conditions, but because most people, after they get out of the shower, like, your house is generally going to be warm enough. So I don't really think that's a big con. The other one is, it might not be a good idea if you're already sick, because it's intense on the immune system. This I definitely agree with, because when I was sick and I was cold, it was actually it was very difficult for me to jump in that cold shower. So then I had to like just stop it for a bit, and I said, look, I'll come back to it when I feel better again. So I can't lie, I think I do agree with that one. Okay, so we go on to the hot showers and the pros and cons of that. Obviously, with hot showers, it helps to relax your body, I guess, because of the steam and all of that stuff. So it provides relief from respiratory symptoms, helps with blemishes, and helps with muscle relaxation. All right, it makes sense that it would help you with respiratory symptoms and issues, because like, if you get hot water, you put it in a bucket and then you kind of breathe it in. That's well known for opening up your nasal passages and stuff like that. If you got a bad cold and your nose is blocked up and you do that, it will help clear the pathways. That's because the steam is going up and it's helping to open you up. So that's why it would help with that. Hot showers also help with blemishes, and it helps to clean out your pores. This is a big one, because when I was doing cold showers before, and I was doing it intensely, like I was every day doing cold showers, cold baths. One thing I noticed when I stopped doing it after that time I got sick and I started doing hot showers is that it was much easier to kind of feel cleaner after. So, you know, that makes sense, because the heat is going to help open it up and that cleans it out. So what I do now is I alternate between it, or it depends on what time of the day it is, but I will start hot and then I will go, like, I'll do the cold shower, then I'll end it with a hot one. And there was a scientist, either a scientist or one of these research guys, he said, do it hot, do it cold, do it hot, do it cold. I think he said start cold, but when you alternate, it kind of, like, the coldness will constrict the blood. Then when you heat it, it will make the blood just rush. So then that could help too. What else? Hot showers, good for muscle relaxation. So I wouldn't really recommend doing cold showers at night, because it kind of tenses up your body. But later on, you want to be more relaxed. So that's why you would do a hot one. Okay, we also go on to the cons. Hot showers can dry out and irritate your skin. It can cause damage to certain cells, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that's a big one unless you're having like really hot showers. So I don't know if that's like a big con. And it also says that it can dry out your skin if you have certain skin conditions such as eczema. It can also cause you to itch, and it can increase your blood pressure, which is not good if you have cardiovascular issues. But I don't really think that's going to apply to most people. But that's the pros and cons. The main point of this is to acknowledge that everything should be done with a purpose. So when it comes to hot showers, that's for a purpose. When it comes to cold showers, that's for a purpose. I probably would recommend the earlier the day, the colder the shower should be. If it's in the morning, you can do a cold one. If it's midday, maybe mid temperature. And then if it's later in the day, you're more likely to do it much more hotter, because it's more relaxing, and that's what you want to be at the end of the day. But the point is, everything is done with a purpose. Don't just do things for the sake of doing it. But in the next video, we're going to be talking about what my experience doing cold showers. I did it, I think, for a year now. And I'm going to be talking about the best way that I think someone should do it to get the best out of the experience and what you can learn from it. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace.